Hello everybody, this is Glenys from Craft Secrets, and I'm here to share with you guys my completed flip through of my October daily 2019 as promised. I know we're already in November, but I just had a few days to finish off a few pages that I wanted to finalize before putting all my supplies away and started working on Christmas. I used the 6x8 album that I had on my stash. I'm trying to use stuff that I had behind. I have 2-3 videos that I'm gonna link down below. Supplies that I use, what I bought this year, what I had from previous years. Also, the two projects that I was trying to complete. This is the completed 6x8 album, and I'm gonna show you a few pages of the other projects. For the cover, I'm still undecided if I'm gonna add this or not. I like kind of the cleanliness of the front. I just added a few, this charm that I found on Joann's. It was on clearance, 70% off, and it has a few, boo, candy corn, a little spider, so I like that. For the spine, I did type with my computer 2019 October daily, and this I kind of have two other albums that had the same spine, so that's why I did them the same. So still undecided about the cover, but we'll see. So let's start with the inside pages, and let me move this out of the way for you so we can go a little bit up closer. For the first introductory page, I use that fabulous paper from Crepe Paper Hey Pumpkin collection, and it has the October calendar. I did a shaker with it, added some sequins and stars, and add the monster right here, Herman, right in the top, because he was one of my favorite images from the ephemeral pack. In the back, I wanted to use a 6x8 picture, but for some reason this year, I don't know, all the pictures were dark and grainy, so I just decided to leave it pretty simple and leave this in here. So usually I do a 6x8 big picture, not this year. This is day number 1, and the first 15 days I had already shared them. What I did is I just finished it up like I did the shakers. I glue all of this because I had it, just on the side until I finish putting all my photos. In the back, I moved this. This was actually in the front, and this is kind of my Hello October introductory, and I did move it to this side. Then we had day number 2, and at the beginning I do a lot of photos of decoration or how I decorate the house the first few days. Day number 3. Day number 4, I had some found audience. I found this big stack of pumpkin on a supermarket. This album, I tried to do a lot of photos, not a lot of journaling, but I still wanted to have some journaling, hidden journaling in the side. Then we had day number 5, fall shopping. We have also, when I started set it up, because at the beginning I was just decorating the house. After this, I started actually sit down and did an October daily kind of kit, which is right here, still by my desk. And I was very happy because I was able to lower a lot of the supplies that I have. I still have a lot of leftover, but not as much as I had before. So I'm very happy about that I used everything that I bought. Day number 6, we went to a restaurant, and it was kind of a failure, but we still had a good time. Day number 7, trick or treat yourself, buying stuff in Target, sweaters. Day number 8, talking about my doggy and how we loving the weather now and getting some walks. Day number 9, talking about a rough day at work and how pumpkin, bagels, and coffee helps. Day number 10, running errands around town. Still in sandals, Florida weather. In fall, we still sometimes 90 degrees. Here, day number 11, I just saw this huge nutcracker, we can call him, and I love nutcrackers. Christmas, I had never seen a Halloween one, so he was like about my height. So I took a picture and said, can I have him please? Day number 12, I did completed another project, and this is a this is hidden journaling, right hidden right at the bottom. A vintage junk journal album. I actually have it right over here because I was using it last night, still in my desk. This is another project that I completed, and I have a video of those projects that I'm talking about. They're all in my channel. So that was the day that I completed that project. Day number 13, don't laugh, it says broom hair, don't care. And my daughter was getting married in October. So from this point back, I was so going, you know, with my project. I was actually working in advance, and I was very happy because I think because it helped me a lot that I had a lot of my foundation pages completed. So this is something that I'm gonna try to do in December. But after the wedding week, as you can understand, everything went a little bit downhill. So day number 13, I was actually coloring my hair, and I saw this thing that said broom hair, don't care. And I was like, oh, this is a perfect photo for it. Day number 14, this is actually, I finished this sign, this chalkboard sign for the wedding. I actually made it myself. So I took a picture of it, and I put have an enchanted evening, because we were like all together getting ready, getting, you know, everybody last you know, wedding preparations. So it was a nice evening. Hocus Pocus on day 15, because of course there's no Halloween if you don't watch, you know, the famous Sanderson sisters movie. And that day we watch, I actually watched it with one of my daughters. Day 16, some pumpkin, because I was craving pumpkin soup, and I roasted some pumpkins and make some dinner. So this was day 17, and this is one day that I will never forget. This was my daughter's wedding, and I didn't want to do, you know, a lot of wedding, because this is an October daily album, so I didn't want to do a lot of wedding thing, but I couldn't leave this behind. This was a special super day for me. So I put day 17, here comes the bride, and this is a picture of her when she was getting ready, and a picture of the three of us. We took a selfie while we were getting, you know, makeup and hair so done. So I put that in there and talk about a little bit how special that day was. So day 17, and then day 18, I put here a strange thing happened. We went from wedding mode to straight to Halloween and holiday, and you can see I set up this little area in behind my desk, so where I put my October daily and my second October daily traveler's notebook, lighted pumpkin. So we went straight from blush pink wedding decorations to Halloween. Day number 19, actually I was so behind, I didn't even decorate the house outside, and I started working on painting this Haiti swap sign that I found on Tuesday morning. That's what I was gonna use for the wreath outside. And you can see how behind I was on day 19. I usually decorate the house at the beginning of the month. Day number 20, after the wedding craziness that week, we all got together to have brunch at a new place, which is called Canvas Market. Love that place. This is an overview, had this marquee letters sign on the top. It's like a market, but it's also a restaurant in the back, and it has the most beautiful view. So I'm talking about that. Day 21, I went back to some shopping around town. Of course, I'm always taking pictures of the beautiful pumpkins. Day number 2, I'm talking about You're the Pumpkin to My Spice. Love going to Einstein's Bagels. I think it's because it's across from where my daughter lives. And I don't know if I like the bagels that much. It's just the feeling that we get together and we have a cup of coffee and a bagel. So that, you know, I like that. And I added actually the pumpkin smear. It was delicious, so that's why I added You're the Pumpkin to My Spice. A little shaker here, and all of this in here are just typed with my computer, the numbers and some of the titles. I think I struggle from that point on. As you can see at the beginning, I was doing numbers, cutting them with my silhouette. Let me show you, like numbers like this. So I'm thinking for December daily, I'm gonna be better prepared and have a lot of my pages, foundation pages, more, you know, set up in advance, or at least my numbers cut. Day number 23, I'm talking about that finally by that day I finished setting up the outside. I cleaned, put a new mat, new carpet, finished that wreath that I was talking about. I used the same wreath of the house because I kind of like the look, and used the Haiti swap sign, a bow, so it was really cool. And here's my assistant. I'm talking about my assistant. He was helping me outside. So that was day 24. This I just added this little pumpkin. It was in my stash, so I just added it there. Day number 25, this is me. I went to a new place in town. My daughter, I was running errands my day off, and called one of my daughters that worked downtown and asked her to meet up if she had a few minutes, meet up for coffee. We went to a new place, and ended up finding a new favorite place, which is Craft and Commons downtown, and had the best coffee that I had tried in a long time. So that's why I said it was magical. And day number 26, another, it was my 2 days off, so I spent the day baking. I haven't even had time to bake. I love baking. And so I did some marble chocolate chip cake, and some scones and some things, you know, treats that we can you know, use throughout the November, because we're still in fall. Day number 27, and I knew I was gonna use this card for from the Hey Pumpkin collection for my doggy, because if he was a ghost, which is his white color, he will still be my boo, because he's my boo. Day number 28, I talk about in here that Halloween is coming 2 days. I was feeling so unprepared. I haven't bought candy. I was all over the place, but it was understandable because the wedding took a big chunk of my time in October. So that day I kind of went outside, cleaned up, bought some candy. I was trying to get ready for Halloween. This is day 29, and it says it's almost Halloween. And in here I don't have a picture, but I'm talking about what I was just said, that I was feeling unprepared, that I didn't accomplish all the things that I planned, but still, by a miracle, I got everything done. Day 30 is a throwback Halloween picture, because I found this picture on another project, and I made another copy and I put it there, and this is all the three of us. I think this was 2015. I wanted to add it there. And then 31 is Halloween. Here's my doggy. He went a James Bond. He had a tux thing here. He had a electric car next to him, so he was a spy, the spy James Bond. And I'm talking about how he had the best costume. And then my daughter's son-in-law went as Aldo, and where in the world is Waldo? And this is them. Day 31, we Halloween night, we all got together. We got pizza, wings, and we were handing treats to the kids, and we watched Michael Myers marathon that day, which we love to watch scary movies. This is me. I went as a simple cat because, like I said, I was so behind. I didn't even get a costume for myself, but pull it off. Got a mask, some ears, and gloves, so it was okay. Day 31, still I got a few pictures. So I got the candy that we were handing out. I was gonna do like pretty bags with pretty paper. Didn't have time at all. I just had like clear, you know, treat bags, and wrap them up with twine, and use a circle punch and with a paper, and did, you know, little tags. So at least it was pretty, you know, it was not like just throw out candy. I don't like to give out the candy just like that. And to finalize my album, I just did a simple shaker that says Happy Halloween, and this is the end of the album. So I am very happy. I am surprised that actually I was able to complete all these projects with everything going on during this month. Also had my second project, which was my traveler's notebook, and it was a challenge to myself, but I wanted to you know, not to do the things that I'm usually just comfortable doing, but in this one I struggle, of course. I didn't have much time to work on it, and also, you know, I don't like my handwriting that much. As you can see, I still had done day number 1, but I did finish some of the prompts. I did day number 2, 3, 4 is not done. This is day 5. I'm still missing the title. Day number 6, and day number 7, number 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 is empty. 13 is finished. 14 is empty. 15 is done. 16, 18. So as you can see in this one, I think I finalized, I was working on 21 and 22 last night. So I still have a few days that I didn't complete it, but they are already kind of set up. So I'm still gonna keep my little box in the closet, you know, inside. I still have to print a few pictures for this one, but I'm not gonna give up. I'm still wanna finish this project because it was a challenge to myself, and I do really wanna complete both projects. I'm actually, you know, just gonna take this out because I like this cover so much that I think I'm gonna use it for Christmas. So I'm still gonna keep this one and, you know, work on it when I have maybe a couple hours to work on it. But it's still good. I'm so proud of myself that I was able to complete my projects. And I finished the junk journal too. That took me a long time, and like I said, all the wedding preparations and all of that took time from me. So, but I still wanted to give you guys a flip through of my almost completed projects for October Daily. And if you haven't done an October Daily, it's a lot of fun. I had a lot of supplies that I needed to use, so I am very happy that I went through. Like, now I can see the box, you know, kind of empty in some pockets. And this is the point, you know, to buy supplies, not to store them, just to use what you buy, you do what you love. Maybe next year I might not do a 6x8 album. This takes a lot of time too, and do something more smaller and a smaller size, maybe something just like this, combine the 2 projects into one. But still, you know, I enjoy it and I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you knew that this video will give you you know, ideas, maybe not for an October daily, for December daily that is coming up, or maybe a November gratitude album that people are now doing. I'm not doing that. I don't have the time in November. I have some projects that I have to finish off for my graphic 45. Also, I'm in the design team. I'm a brand ambassador, so I have some projects coming up for Christmas. So yeah, I had a lot going on. Thank you so much, everybody, for your comments, and I'm gonna link both the videos of other the supplies and everything that I use for these projects. And thank you once again for subscribing and commenting. Have a great day, YouTube.